We're actually doing 2-player 1 controller for Metal Gear Solid 2, and that's because we were accepted into UKSG Marathon. Somewhere around the 28th of October next month, we're going to be running this game 2-player 1 controller, and if you don't know what that is, it's basically we hold half the controller each.
Looks somewhat like that then.
And complete the game as fast as possible. It isn't easy.
It's very easy. The difficulty is to play one controller isn't.
But we'll do our best. No, that doesn't sound right at all. I don't like the sound of this. Maybe it's just me. Ignore me, we'll just get into it. It's not like making the sounds.
It is, but it's quiet.
Oh, okay. Mayu does all the mashing. I just move around. I just do the easy bit.
Yeah. The easy bit.
Yeah, I just do the easy bit, moving. Which we know in this game isn't important at all. You can hear the menu say, alright, nice one RMT, appreciate that.
Alright.
You'll see the timer pause occasionally. That's because it is still the in-game timer. So it'll pause during loads. Metal Gear Solid 2 Substance doesn't count loads for IGT, and that live split is looking directly at that. Yeah, I agree. I'd rather have temps on. Someone should tell the big cheeses that we want temps. We want hundredths. Forget temps. We want hundredths. But yeah, in general, this whole run is quite hard to play on one controller. But there's some bits that really stick out as quite difficult. The first boss fight, Olga, is one of them.
And one thing most people won't believe, but if you just hold in one half of the controller and try to mash for these doors, it's fucking hard to do.
Alright, so we got a right side, so we get 2 shots now. We're hopefully gonna get a
I grew
headshot
up on the
as she runs
battlefield.
down.
Conflict and victory were my parents. The unit is my life.
Nice. So now she's gonna run forward or back, hopefully forward.
We've shared
Yes.
That's like the fastest Olga you can kind of hope for. Generally, right side in very easy is faster. In left side is faster in all of the difficulties. Golukovic. So yeah, UKSG Marathon. It's a marathon that's normally in Glasgow, but obviously it's happening online at the moment. It'll be my 6th time in it. How many times have you been in it?
Are you kidding me? I never was in a marathon before, so it will be my first time.
Oh, is it going to be your first marathon?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm excited.
You definitely never no one's ever got nervous about their first marathon run, so don't worry, you'll be fine. It's definitely not intimidating to do that for the first time.
Definitely not. No plan of it, just...
I actually ran this game 1-player 1 controller for UKSG. That was my first ever marathon run. And we're actually better than I was when I went to that marathon. We're better 2-player 1 controller than I was when I first went. So that was like a year and a half ago or something now. Feels like a lot longer ago. We're going to equip the camera there, that's going to come in handy later.
A lot of people also say he's just bringing me to the marathon because I need to help him.
Yeah, I can't play this game on my own, I need help. Now this is another really tricky bit, shooting the bomb. Because you don't know, like, when you settle your aim on the target, you tend to you automatically make like last minute adjustments. But the person who's going to press fire doesn't necessarily know you're going to make those adjustments. So they have to be really sure that you're sure before they can press shoot.
Yeah.
Which is always fun.
This is why there's a little pause, which normally wouldn't be.
Repair of the entranceway to
Just
the engine
to be
room
sure
on the
we're not blowing up the ship. I kind of want to get out of here alive.
Bridge checkpoint.
I don't know how about you, but I kind of want to survive that.
Yeah, it would be nice.
In 10 minutes time for the scheduled briefing session with the commandant. You are ordered to continue manning your post.
Yeah, the sensors in plant are very difficult as well. But yesterday when I was playing on my own, I blew the bridge up like 3 times, so I'm not that good at them on my own. We just do a normal deck 2 strat, hug the right, and we can shoot that guard before we get the alert. And this is, I think this, Guard Rush, and the Harrier are like the hardest bosses in 2-player 1 controller. To do quickly, obviously, it's not too bad to think in general. So we've got one on the left here stuck behind the wall. Hopefully he'll roll out or do something, but he's just going to troll us for a little bit first. We all get 3 bullets. Nice. So if we get stuck in the ladder, we're in big trouble, because we don't have any SOCOM ammo left.
This will basically be a reset. We have to first day.
Yeah, well, I mean, we'll generally, if we super mess up the tanker, we'll reset, but like mostly we won't reset at all. So that's the ladder glitch. So that's quite hard to do 2-player 1 controller. It's a sequence of inputs that has to happen on the left and right of the controller. And it's not just like left first, then right, it's
all over the place.
yeah. But yeah, not too bad.
Wait, can you hold up with the empty socket?
Yes. But if you pull the trigger, they'll know.
Freeze. Freeze.
Nice. Very nice. We started doing the hold-up strat instead of rolls. It just feels way easier.
With Ray, the hundreds, if not thousands of Metal Gears that exist all over the world are no longer a threat.
RMC
Blind
is
rush to
surprised that
nuclear
it's
proliferation will
going
be
that good.
contained, and it will be the Marine Corps and our Ray.
Good.
easiest part of the run. Pictures.
Yeah, it is chill. But again, it's one of those when you line up for the picture, if you make any last-minute adjustment that your partner's not ready for, then it can kind of go astray. But generally we're fine. We've made enough mistakes in that room that we're generally fine with it. Okay, you know. Save boss. And save bosses. Save bosses is dangerous because when the save menu comes up, there's a little like brief delay before you can press right to press no. And so if your partner sees you on the controller press right already, and they don't notice it on the screen, they can end up going into the save boss. Like, these are just the kind of things that we're finding out as we're learning the run. But yeah, we won't really reset for anything now. We'll try and show out the whole run, you know, mistakes and all. If anything goes wrong, then
it happens.
Yeah, it happens.
We are not perfect. We are not machines.
I am. You might not be, but that's I 100% am.
Yeah, sure. You never do mistakes at all. And in case you're wondering why you just hear the controller meshing at some points, we are using turbo for most of these, just for the sake of my own wrist.
Yeah, anything that's not like a basically long codecs, you don't want to skip with turbo. You want to use the double triangle press. But a lot of them, they turn out to be a really good speed if you use turbo as well.
Yeah, and we also have to, because he's mostly doing the turbo.
Stay alert.
We also, when safe bosses are coming up, we have to know where they are and when we have to change it up.
Yeah, you don't want to use turbo when there's a safe boss coming up. That'll mess you up. It's a weird one, but this elevator, if you're prone in the elevator, it's actually like a quarter-second slower because Raiden's head hits the load zone, not the actual elevator. So if you're prone, it takes naturally obviously take longer. We found out because of Metal Gear Solid 1. It's the same with the elevator in that game. With this as well, it's really difficult to do like your mandatory codecs. It's very difficult to just hold the controller with the left hand and go from like the analog stick to the I can't even speak to the select button.
Yeah, this is one room where it's really important is Jejunum. It's kind of at the end of the game. But this is where we change up this game a bit and I get the codecs in because...
Oh crap, that was me. I was waiting for you to cartwheel and then I was like, wait, we don't do that.
We are not cartwheeling here. You banned me from cartwheeling.
Yeah. Cartwheel ban. It's one of the most difficult things to get right in 2-player 1 controller is consistently good cartwheels throughout the game. The straights are pretty easy, but the extra ones are quite hard.
I don't know what Rose wants to tell us there. I don't know. Didn't see this codec in a long time. For me it's actually pretty fun because I played this game like 7 years ago the last time and then I instantly started speedrunning it. So I don't know most of the cutscenes and stuff anymore.
Oh, I watched Limes when he did his story playthrough. And there was nothing that surprised me in the whole game. Like I've just seen the story that many times that it's just like permanently burnt into my brain.
Yeah, I also watched it to get a refresher on the cutscenes, but I started speedrunning this game without knowing cutscenes stuff. Of course, I still know the story and everything, but...
No, the story. The other day I came in and she was watching like some Metal Gear lore video on YouTube. That's how much of a nerd she is. Like watching like, you know the ones. I'm sure there's plenty of nerds in the chat who watch those lore videos.
I like watching lore videos, not just for Metal Gear, also for every other game I'm playing, namely League of Legends.
I like to play games fast.
Yeah, I also like playing games fast, but I only play 2 fast, so...
Strut D is really difficult in 2-player 1 controller. It feels
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup unit.
feels like there's such an extra layer of difficulty to it.
Okay, yeah, I wanted to press X too fast. I was pressing X in the cutscene.
Doesn't matter, as long as you don't go prone, we're fine now. The when we get the alert, the guards come in from the top left. So
Hi, you can see them in the back there.
So they're never going to catch you, really. They never become a factor. The worst thing that can happen there is getting kicked.
Yep. This is why he won't move until the guard's down. Because it happened.
A data roll as soon as we get control of Raiden. As soon as we get control, not like you can't do it any later than that.
Yeah, that happened.
When we get control is like when he turns, but you can like buffer it. The game lets you
Yeah.
buffer stuff like cartwheels.
I know you just wanted me to do a strat I never did before.
I know, it's funny. Fell over. Wait, no, I fell over as well. This is bad.
Too late.
Now, strut F is really difficult because I'm controlling the movement, and sometimes I try and get the PSG wall, which doesn't actually happen till later. You lose a lot of time for that, so always got to. As long as I keep that in mind, this.
Oh.
Yeah, I need to climb back up first. Just climb back up, triangle. Right, now go coolant.
Yeah, we're a bit out of practice.
You like put the coolant on then take it off again.
Yeah, because somehow I thought I didn't put it on. And then you moved for the bomb, obviously.
Nice.
Gunshot.
Nope.
My mistakes, and I don't know why I did that. At least for me, this room is easier to play one controller because I have no clue about this position.
The most important thing is making sure Raiden isn't like on the pipe. If he's not on the, if he's not got his shoulder against the pipe, it doesn't work. You can be quite far back from the line. We tend to use the line to make sure we're in the right position, but it's like so much more important
It's the enemy. I
that you're
need
not
help.
too far to the left.
One part I don't really like about these splits we're using right now is the fact that the early game was pretty solid and all the time save is in the late game.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of time save in the late game. Everything basically after Harrier.
Yeah, like for real, everything after Harrier was...
After and including Harrier.
Harrier? Oh, okay, yeah, Harrier.
Yeah, we have about 17 seconds or something on it. Now the Harrier we do is like a modified 2+6 Harrier, so it's really it's difficult, and it also relies on getting the flying shots where the first one can sometimes miss.
Okay.
I'd say for like the easy parts of the run, Solidus is pretty easy, like surprisingly easy. That's it. The rest of it's hard.
Fortune,
Nah.
actually.
Yeah, Fortune's pretty free.
At least in my opinion, if you know what you're doing. Okay, there's like one part which isn't really our fault, but his D-pad somehow hates us and sometime. And for the setup, you just tap right on it. And sometimes, even if he just taps, he will move for some reason. And this is just something I have to adjust to. AKA, I have to look, okay, did Raiden move or not? And do 2 or 3 punches.
Nice. I have to move this to do my absolute head in. I had to move the lights, but it was really annoying me where it was.
Why?
Alright, yeah, so Fortune, we're going to do a setup to make the fight faster. We're going to force her to destroy objects around the room. We set this up by... Yeah. We set this up by doing a little punch buffer at the start, hopefully. Yeah, so when I press right on the D-pad, it can sometimes go completely astray.
My position is kind of funny right now.
So we should destroy the fork push at the start, and that's like key to making this fight really fast.
Come on, Fortune.
So now the elevator's come, we're just going to make her destroy the barrel on the left.
Or she shoots us.
Yeah, she can shoot straight after it gets in there, but... The reason we go into first person as well is because when the codec comes in, it forces Raiden out of first person view, so it becomes something really easy to react to.
And now his favorite part the last days.
So bad at this.
Like, normally he isn't bad at this, but somehow... Okay,
Yes.
get to your mind cancel, it's also okay.
Wow, I'm so good at that room, I'm always saying this. Nah, last few times we've done it, I've been blowing myself up, so... Gotta watch out for that one. So we saved, what, something like 9 seconds at Fortune?
Yeah,
That was nice.
we saved a lot. But Desire Splittery had a pretty bad Fortune as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Just gonna run at this guard,
Hey.
full pelt.
It's the enemy. I need help.
One thing also to note on very easy, which is pretty funny. Bye bye alert!
That's really quite hard to do in 2-player-1 controller because if you adjust your movement at all, the other player doing the cartwheel into prone could do it in the wrong place. You could go short, which you lose a few seconds crawling up to it, or you could go too far and get blown up by the claymore.
Also happened before.
Yeah. Well, as soon as Ryan turns cartwheel. Slightly too late. It's worth going for though. We'll get it eventually, we'll just keep doing it until we get it.
Okay.
You can cart basically when you come out the strut E door, you can come. You can,
Oh god, what am I
it's fine,
doing?
just put the coolant on, put the coolant on. You can put it on way sooner than that. You can spray it from so far away.
I don't know how far the coolant actually works. Sorry.
Yeah. It should be fast bomb. Yeah.
This is one thing he had to adjust for me because he always...
Shoot him. Shoot him sooner than that.
He will always move...
Oh, the bomb's there.
He will always move towards Fatman between the two shots while I will move after I took the second shot. Oh god.
They ate my input for like turning. I normally hit left to turn and face it, but they just ate my input. That Fat Man was fine. Honestly, we got like bad RNG, which can't really do anything about. But the Fat Man in our run's pretty good as well. I think it has like 2 out of 4 fast bombs and good RNG. So
Oh, no cool spawn.
no, it's between 10 and 11 apparently on the system clock that always does it.
Oh.
Which is for a console as well. So you can actually just change your clock and you always get like a room
Put my
spawn.
finger away from the menu button there. Fun fact, there he has the menu, but somehow I think
Oh crap, that was me.
I have the menu there sometimes and open the weapon menu. And this game is a lot of backtracking. And now it's really important for me to do this car reel because he has... This is like one of the only places where he uses D-pad. And I need to do the first car reel in order for him to change to the D-pad and the second car reel for him to change back again. No, I don't have a minute to talk about Godzilla, by the way. I don't know if it's the earlier one, but...
No, it's something about Snake or something, I can't remember.
Whatever. Whatever. Whee! It's nice how he realizes something's off and then he's... I didn't fuck up my card reels for once. That's something. I know. The more card reels, the better.
Absolutely
Keep spamming
not.
them. No.
Absolutely not, Sparty.
He will stop playing two player one controller with me if I do too many. Again, normally I'm completely banned from them. I just don't care what he says and we'll still do some. And we got a fast elevator. That's rare.
They used to do like the name of MGS2 running. It used to be like, yeah, just do cartwheels, do them all the time. More cartwheels equals faster time.
This is also something where we have to be pretty in sync because the inputs change. It's not just he has to do first and I have to go second. It's kinda all over the place. Now we have to find A's.
We've been getting this one a lot.
Your aims, aren't you?
That'll be slower than our splits. We had a much better one than our
Yeah.
splits for sure.
We had a southeast, I guess. Something like that at least.
It was southeast with a bad menu, so yeah. Most aims will actually be here, which is good.
But when you're in B1 the first time, it actually looks... It looks pretty cool if you can do it in 2P1C.
It's the enemy.
Nope. Bye bye.
Send backup. I have an unknown target.
By the way, no matter how hard you try, you can't cartwheel into this card. At least
Before the door, if you keep going, you'd eventually get
yeah,
it.
but before the door, if you want to go fast.
So now
Now we get a
there.
PS3
Yeah.
one.
Just saying it out loud so I don't forget.
I don't know, I should actually like say hi. Hi Sunny!
Hey, Sonny, welcome.
Oh, it was too late. My
This
bad.
watch banned from cartwheels, by the way.
I have a lot to do now, by the way. It's actually just I'm doing stuff. I would just do this cartwheel because I get bored. How you about doing? I'm doing pretty good, I guess. How about you? Sunny was asking.
No complaints.
The only complaint is that I'm still here and he kind of want to get rid of me at this point, I guess. But he can't because we have to practice and compete in UKSG. It's not a competition, but you know what I mean.
Compete with the IGT.
Yeah! Run! Sorry, I couldn't find a better word.
Alright, this bit is horrendous.
Yep.
This bit's really hard in TP1
Should do the platonic setup for that.
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. I'll just get to it now. Wait until I've aimed at the siphon before you zoom in. Go.
I really have to wait until he holds still.
I've got a really bad position with my hand on the control. You're holding it like facing up again.
Yeah, I was actually trying to put it down again, and you were the one who will always put it up again. And sadly, you're a bit stronger than I am.
Alright, let's do this.
I'm glad you're both. How about you, Sunny? Or in general, chat. How are you all doing?
Use this.
Doing well, thank you. That's nice to hear. I should actually shut up for a moment and concentrate.
This side, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Yeah.
I'll let you go out in style.
Good.
I
Save
did
pass. Yeah, got save pass. So yeah, that's the Harrier we go for. So we're always happy when we get that one. I think it isn't the fastest Harrier in the world, but it's like a 4+1 kind of speed. Definitely for 2-player 1 controller, it's pretty great. My movement changed right at the end there. That was... no. Now you just go to none. Yeah. I could have just gone to 8K, but... That's such an awkward menu.
Shall I do it somewhere else?
No.
You never told me
No,
to
it's an awkward menu because there's so much between nothing and the chaff grenade.
Mm-hmm. Holy shit, we said fraud.
Yeah, I mean, we'll say that every time when that kind of Harrier, like, it's decent. I need to turn chaff grenade on free for it.
I know.
Encountered the enemy requesting backup.
And here you see the reason why we can't use stingers here.
Yeah, if you try and equip a stinger here, you'll just fall off. So.
I mean, it would be funny for the audience to watch, but it wouldn't be funny for us.
Yeah, you see how early I got on the wall? Like, it's literally all I can think when I get to that section.
Don't go
Yeah.
to the left now just because I fell off.
In my head, I can't even think how I did it. Like, I'm just like, wait, how did I do this section? It's not even hard. I killed us the other day here. I don't even know why. I can't remember the last time I actually did this.
Actually, he was scared because earlier that day I was doing a run on my own and I fell down there. And so he was going to the complete other direction so we don't fall down in that direction. And then we fell down the other side.
Yeah, Limes, you're gonna do risky stuff absolutely everywhere, so you can just get on the wall at strut D.
Oh. I'm going to get on the wall at strut D. How much do you bet we get a fast elevator at Emma?
Oh yeah, it's always gonna happen. Don't turn around too quickly.
Mm-hmm.
I was trying to do the setup for the fast one, but Limes, I don't like these splits. It's just something about them. We're going to put our stinger on previous there because we're going to need it later. And hopefully I won't kill the president.
Please don't. Wouldn't be the first time. This is why you're saying that.
It'd be really embarrassing if I kill the president, so I'll watch that.
Imagine we would do the marathon. Just Just kill the president there.
Oh yeah, just quickly kill the president. I've got to hit him twice, so
I mean,
that takes about 20 seconds, and then you get the game over, and that costs you about 30. It's a ridiculous amount of time lost.
unlucky if it happens in the PB at hand.
Why are we losing time here? I think the splitter's broken.
I have no clue.
We're definitely not actually losing time here. The
Yeah.
splitter's just broken. Give me a sec, I'll... Shouldn't we be at Vamp Swimming now? We should, right? This is Vamp Swimming. No, it's not. It's one before.
Yeah, this and as soon as we get... Huh? I'm confused.
Yeah, we're fine. We're fine.
Okay.
Sorry about that. I took these photos 2 years ago.
Funny enough, sometimes it takes like pictures you took and sometimes don't.
I've only ever seen it on... I was watching an old VOD of mine from a long time ago, and that had a picture that was taken in the game. Certain versions of the game do that as well, but as far as we were aware, the PC version doesn't do it, but it must be some setting that you have on or off. That means it uses an actual picture. If we could find the file that it uses, by the way, we could just put a stupid picture there. I think that would be quite funny.
Yeah, now it seems about right again. And now all I do is mesh and circle, or in my case B, because we're using an Xbox controller, but...
In MGS2, to get up to max swim speed, you don't have to mash that hard.
I will still do it.
But in Metal Gear Solid 3, there's like a ridiculously... There's like a stupid checklist for getting max swim speed, and the fastest way to do it is press X and circle back and forth, but like not too fast, otherwise it goes slower. Weird game.
I hope you enjoy the controller ASMR right now. Thank God!
Might you just try tapping it slower?
No.
I got a bit worried when he kind of got in the firing line that it might change it, but
It's fine.
it's looking good though.
We are not even at the big time saves yet. And here we go again. By the way, we have to go all the way back again.
Till it's in the water.
You just wanted to drink, I guess that's why I'm having to do it now. I don't have anything to drink anymore. No. No frame zero.
Yeah, so when Raiden gets out of the water, when he surfaces, you can sometimes skip the animation of surfacing and make him go straight to the animation of climbing the stairs. We're finding setups all the time to do that, but at the moment it's just kind of a gamble every time you do it.
Most funny part about this, I found the thing on accident. That is actually possible.
So what she found was a way of having 0 frames between of Raiden getting out of the water, and it went straight to the climbing the stairs animation.
Yeah. Okay.
Normally we get at least like 1 or 2 frames of Raiden surfacing, whereas like it's supposed to be like, I don't know, 30 frames. We skip some of it.
I skipped all 30 and I don't know how I did it.
We always skip some based on like where we surface, but we tend to see some of it. That's real nerd stuff.
How did you shoot the stinger that fast?
You can always fire the stinger again after the stinger's exploded. So that's the only like caveat of the stinger. So if you're shooting at something that's near to you, as soon as it explodes, you can fire again. It may seem quite fast because the stinger doesn't lag at all on the PC version, whereas on the Xbox or PlayStation 3 version, every time you fire it, the game lags. But the stinger is theoretically the same on all versions.
And
No
now
cargo throw. We got the
we're
fast
just-
elevator, by the way.
what else? And now we're just giving Emma a little cuddle. She's scared of bugs, so we have to give her a little cuddle so she isn't scared anymore. And there she goes.
So yeah, we were firing out the water, and then as soon as it hit the water, we could fire again. We're doing backup. We're doing the safe strat.
No.
No, we're not. Why would we be doing the safe strat?
You are the movement part here. Metal Gear.
Can't be. I don't know why I thought we were doing safe strat.
I don't know. Weird.
We've literally never done that.
At least into player control. A walking tank, a robot that does not need a rocket. Look at these. By the way, it's kind of funny. We didn't say we will go with the it can't be if someone types Metal Gear. We just did it both on intuition there.
Nice.
We won't double bump her. Just grab the little girl at the hand and walk away. And hope I don't fuck up. If we lose time here, it's because of me. I cannot say it.
Yeah, going really well, mate. Yeah, good to see you, Glenn, mate, by the way. I'm just like hyper-focused on
Yeah.
this stuff. There's like a really heavy movement section. As you know, you run the game as well, so that Shell 2 exit is just like so hyper-focused part of the game.
Yeah. Especially for me, because no worries. Plan on looking. I'll work on this paper.
Nice, do you call it with your paper? Okay.
Yeah, I know. This is my favorite part to fuck up, by the way. Because I sometimes don't equip the AK and just I go in first person. So.
He's not dead, is he? He's just been knocked down. I'll get him in a sec.
Now he is.
Go sniper.
By the way, everything we do here is planned because Anna can fall over and it costs like 7 or 8 seconds.
Yeah, it's about that. Sniper.
Be fine right now. No? Yeah. So how was your day? Yeah, it's like a really long section of the game. You don't really have much to do there. Sorry, this fight should be interesting. Funny enough, Starlight is one of the easier boss fights.
I think out of all the boss fights, he is the easiest.
Fortune, in my opinion.
I think Fat Man is becoming the hardest in some ways.
Yeah.
Just because of the amount of time you can save with fast bombs, getting good RNG, etc.
Harrier is also...
Harrier's getting consistent.
Ramp isn't the easiest.
No, I mean, Fortune's even easier than Vamp, because if you mess up the timing for Vamp, you're losing loads of time, right? Fortune, you just press right and punch 3 times, and then...
Glenn, I am doing the right side, so I have to be in the rhythm. I'm right. I mean, I'm getting the rhythm consistent lately, but runs a normal difficulty run.
I don't particularly like normal. I mean, I've got a normal run on the board, but I've never really enjoyed it.
I guess...
If I was going to do another difficulty in this game, it would be extreme, Euro
Same.
extreme. It wouldn't be normal. I just don't enjoy normal.
To be normal is kinda for this game.
It's alright. I can see why people like it. It's just me personally, I don't like it.
Die guard.
Yeah, that's how I am, Glenn. It's like I'd rather either focus on the hardest or the easiest difficulty, basically. The fastest or the hardest. Yeah. Right there with you, mate.
Oh man, E51C runs. Actually, funny enough, one day I was like, okay, I've never ran 3 Euro before, we are gonna do this in 2-player 1 controller now. We actually got...
We got to the pain.
Yeah. Hey, it was further than you thought we would get.
I did say we'd get stuck on Ocelot Unit. We got stuck on Ocelot Unit for a little bit. And then around 50 or so attempts later, we did it. But that's a hard fight for 1 player, 1 controller, like. We have 1 more cipher to destroy, by the way, so we're just chilling. I think at UKSG we're going to shoot all the birds. I think there's 20 birds in this area.
No. We won't shoot all the birds. We will maybe shoot enough to get a codec, but we won't shoot all of them.
I think we could get them all.
Don't murder the birds. Maybe to show off the codec you get, but... I'm also no fan of shooting the birds. I'm always mad at him. I don't know, also in the 2-player 1 controller run, he baited me into shooting one, because he placed...
Yeah. Oh, that's like, yeah, for you, Glenn, for you we can get a Scissors 61. Yes. Is it the 3rd call? Is it the radar call that's Scissors 61? The one that brings up the picture?
I have no clue.
Glenn will know.
No.
Just tell me the number and I'll do it. Check the sniper ammo.
No, it doesn't.
So it's going to be like either 2 or 4. It's not the first one. The last one's Infiltrate Metal Gear.
I'm trying the last bit of your... No.
Okay.
You're busy. Vamp is dead. My bad. This is so awkward to do, not gonna lie. I don't know why I'm double tapping it at the moment. Like... Oh.
Shoot it.
You can actually just walk past that if that happens. Because it also happened to me and you can just walk past it.
Must be.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper.
I can't. No, do it after this round.
You remember
But it
me?
triggers me.
You've grown.
Oh no,
High
we are
concentration
going
of
to
cerebral
die.
Have they altered your memory too?
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
I will wait until you are at rest, don't worry.
And we are out of there.
Yeah.
We always go safe in Jejenum, because we really don't want the alert.
Yep.
So we get the alert and miss the gap, we're going to lose about 30 seconds. If you miss the gap without the alert, you lose about 14, so...
Is there somebody there?
I'm having a really awkward hand position for that now, but... So we will play our 2 and 4, I guess. At least...
No, we won't, because we're on PvP, so I'll play them at UKSG,
Okay.
and I'll name you personally, Glenn. Because what I'll do is I'll check...
Oh my gosh, I thought it was too early.
I'll check which one it is, and I'll keep it in mind, and then I'll play it at the marathon.
God damn it.
That wasn't from that was from the... Oh, yeah, that's me. The return of granola. Yes, this is a 61. It's the pitch one, third one.
Okay. I hold up too long last time and crouched instead of swiping the blade, losing like 2 or 4 seconds. Turn off the game. You've been playing for too long.
What are you thinking?
True that. It terrified
Damn
me the
kid.
first time I saw that.
By the way, guys, I'm insane at Mashing. I guess it scared everyone.
No, legit, I remember I was playing it on the PlayStation 2 on an old little 16-inch CRT thing.
Oh god, I still know these. And yeah, I'm not too young to never have seen them before. By the way, wish me luck now. Tango.
Hardest part of the game. You'll be fine. Just don't press it too early. Don't let go of it too early.
Just be good at the game. That's basically what you just said to me. Just be good at the game.
Instead of being not good at the game, just be good at the game. Instead of doing it slow, do it fast.
Yeah, exactly. Nice! You can't imagine how happy I am right now.
Alright, focus up, we got the rest of the game to play yet.
I know.
That's quite a hard Tengu split, to be honest.
something important. I'll take my medium.
Yeah, Snake was like still really slow at killing the last few fuse on the ground.
S3 data from GW.
Do the buffer.
Not a bad idea, though. Using fire to fight
Shout out to
fire,
JMC,
creating the
who came up with the idea of
perfect
holding the
retire.
menu at the start of
Solid
raids to always get your
Snake's
stinger, like on the first frame, because sometimes your
S3 stands for Solid
sometimes your
Snake
menu
Simulation.
can like it'll eat the input if you press it too early, but if you hold it, you'll always get it as soon as you possibly you're like supposed to.
Here, this is like one of the only scenes where you can hold the menu and it won't cost you time.
When Foxhound no longer exists,
I think it's just
a
this one, right?
simulated Solid Snake shaped by VR regimen.
No clue.
Yeah, it's just it. You can't pause the game either. The pause button doesn't work.
I'm sorry to see you reduced
just
to
in
one
this
of the
room.
Patriots' puppets.
It also says rectum on the
I've
floor.
made use of you
What?
and their plan to
Just like that. Look.
Solid
Oh.
Snake's sudden appearance.
Gross.
Your arrival. It was obvious the Patriots were among my ranks. I had to smoke out the before the mission to the final phase. You came in
I need a little
handy.
pause after
As
this.
bait.
Like 5-10 minute pause after that.
Yeah, I mean we'll let the credits play. So yeah.
Those days during the
I
Civil
have to mute
War
them
were
as
as
well.
real as they come.
Yeah, once we finish this run,
Isn't it just-
we'll let the credits play.
Split between
No,
life
I've got to
and
mute
death.
this on the stream as well.
You ran from it, and now you've been led
And then we'll
back
probably
to
do another
war
run.
by something less than real.
Hold the menu. It's absolutely free and it's a shame about the time off to hold the menu. Save boss.
Are you awake yet, Jack?
GW,
the
the
Arsenal
Arsenal
AI is corrupted beyond repair. I admit that I
Right, don't kill us on
underestimated
this incredibly tough torture,
I will try my
extremely
best.
difficult torture section.
I'll squeeze the answers out of you instead, my son.
Let's look at Fortune.
Look at her. Look at her again. It's important.
Save us, Fortune. Don't die in a subsequent cutscene to this section.
What do you hope to hear? You know he doesn't know anything.
It's not him I want the answers from.
Last time we did all this, we got the most insane RNG with like multiple people's elbows, so we're gonna get really bad RNG this time.
Yes. Wait, was it that split? Was it on there where we got the good RNG? Or was it the
No,
one
it
we
was,
threw
it
away?
was a run that we threw away.
Was it the one I threw away because I fell down the Jejuna?
Yeah, but
Oh.
there was other stuff that went wrong in that run. It was just,
Yeah!
it's just like
We were ahead up to this point then.
we thrown away some runs, but it happens. We got a whole month until this marathon run, so
Yeah.
we'll just keep practicing.
True. 2 cutscenes and we go.
Take this!
I'm also kind of getting better at that, to be fair. Our first solid just looked so bad because of me. Because I had no clue what I'm doing. And now it's like...
It's not too bad as far as bosses go in this game. It feels like one of the easier ones. I tried to move around him and failed.
Let's go!
GG. 105, first ever 105, let's go. This is world record. We're the only people that do this. Either way though, it's still good. We're going to take a quick break for the credits. I'll just kind of leave the credits playing. I can't play the sound because it's not my channel and the sound's copyrighted. But we'll be back when the credits finish.
think I found something to pass along to the future.
What?